Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Fernvalley Farm's YouTube channel, where I always say on this channel, we are so country. Hey, if we're meeting for the first time, my name is Vince. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I really appreciate it. If you do subscribe, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get notified every time one of these videos comes out, and you don't want to miss any of this stuff. On this channel, we beekeep, we farm, we horses, we do everything country. Anyways, today's video is, look, it's beautiful. Happy New Year, right? Happy New Year, everybody. 2020, here we go, right? It's January 1st. It's about, what, 8:30 in the morning. Check this out. It's beautiful. But listen, for up here, look at the sun's coming up. See the farm, snow everywhere. I figured I'd do this video out here by the beehives, because this actually subject is about beehives, or about my bees. What I'm doing is I'm planning out my 2020 season. I want to just kind of share my plans with you guys, let you know what I'm doing here. What I want to do, these hives here, everything started out kind of, these two here, number 1 and 2, they started out, number 1 started out great. Actually, there was somebody else in number 1. They decided to leave. And I don't know if the mites were too bad in the spring or what happened, but they swarmed on me. They got up into this tree. I actually caught them, put them back in the box, and it was my fault. Anytime you get a swarm, never put them back in the same box. My fault. Never put them back in the same box. Put them back in something different. I wasn't thinking. I put them back in the same box, and they left. They're like, yeah, we don't want to live here. So number 1 turned into a new hive, which was Carniolas again. Number 2, which is Buckfast, that was a package. And they were doing really well, but really slow. Like I've said in a million of these videos, hopefully you've been watching them. If you haven't, like I said, if you're new here, go back and check them out. That hive developed really slow this year. That hive was not growing at all. But here again, the spring was lousy. It rained, it cold, it rained. I couldn't get hay right away. The farmers couldn't get to the fields. There were hay fields that were never even planted, or I'm sorry, corn, beans. Farmers couldn't even get planted this year. They were just it was too wet. They just couldn't get into the fields. And then when it finally did start to dry up, it was too late. You couldn't get them in. They had to have their crop insurance. I want to say by June 15th, I want to say they had to have stuff planted. If it wasn't planted by June 15th, crop insurance kicked in. They're like, oh, whatever. But some guys still planted beans. I have customers and friends that are farmers, and they still planted their beans. But the crop insurance kicked in. A lot of the guys just said, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Mother Nature's not cooperating. So a lot of these fields didn't get planted. So anyways, that's how the spring went up here. Same thing with the bees. They couldn't get out. They couldn't fly. I had bees in number 7 there, number 4. I had some in the nuke over there, and they were all doing really good. Then number 1, that little nuke down there got robbed. Had a brand new queen in there. She came from California. They killed her when they robbed her out. I tried to stop it. I tried blocking it, and it just got out of hand. You got to be careful with robbing late summer. But anyways, so I was doing really well. And then I had just a few different weird things happen. So I made some splits. I wound up taking the bees that were left in that nuke over there, and I wound up putting them over here. Let me show you. That nuke got really weak, so I wound up moving those bees in to number 5, or not this one, the next one. I wound up moving them into there. This hive was developing so slow, I wound up putting a super on there just to give them more room. My plan this year, and these two hives here, number 1 and 2, to let them grow. Those boxes were packed with bees. I mean, just thousands of them. Matter of fact, the other day, I did a video on it. I didn't want to open it too long, and I didn't have my camera out here with me. I opened number 2, the top, underneath the tray where the sugar is, the dry sugar. They were just loaded with bees. So everybody's doing really good. So just keep your fingers crossed. Mother Nature cooperates. We go in the spring, and we're doing really good. So that hive was doing really good. That finally took off. I went to inspect it one day in the spring, and I couldn't decide if I should put a second box on it. It stayed a single deep for the longest time. All of a sudden I come out here, I forget what day, I'd have to go back and look. I opened it up and bam, there was bees. The queen finally started laying, bees were hatching, it was doing really good. Over here, what happened was, the far hive had a queen in there, and she was a bought queen, supposed to be mated. Matter of fact, a friend of mine pointed this out, it never even dawned on me. I just happened to be out here. I'm always out here watching my bees, always. You learn from them. It's like the horses. I can look at a horse and tell you what it's thinking. I've been around them so long. Bees are the same thing, you learn from them. Checking my battery here, I'm good. I even brought a spare battery with me, so if this thing dies, I got another one. What happened, I just happened to be standing out here, and I seen the marked queen, and I know what color I marked her, fly out of 5. I seen her fly into number 3. I'm like, oh my God. I just happened, I call her the move-in queen now. Number 3's got the move-in queen. She decided she didn't want to live in number 5 and moved into number 3. And a friend of mine pointed out, we were just talking about this the other day, he's like, you know, maybe that queen wasn't mated. You bought her, you know, they're supposed to be mated when you buy them. You don't know. That's why we're going to raise our own queens. I'm going to raise my own queens. A friend of mine, he's going to really get into it in the spring. Raise your own queens, you know, raise your own stock. That's the way to go. You know, mass-produced, and I'm not saying that the queens that you buy are bad, but if you can raise your own queens, that's better. Then you know what you got your stock. Like some of these hives that were growing so good, if I could raise queens out of those queens, that's the way I'm going to go. But that's not for a few more months yet to be thinking about that stuff right now. But I am planning out what's going to happen for this year. So anyways, maybe she wasn't mated. Maybe she went on a mating flight when she came back. I just happened to be standing here. I seen her fly right into that hive. I'm like, oh my God, look at that. There she is. Because she was marked. She flew, landed, walked in there, and that was it. And ever since then, that hive's been doing great. So maybe she wasn't mated. She was supposed to be. Maybe she wasn't. She went on a mating flight, came back. There she is. So anyways, what my plans are for this year, you can see over there. Let me move the camera. I did a video on this on Christmas Day, actually. You can see over there, I got to screw the boards down now. You can see it off in the distance. Can you see it? Oh, the sun's right in my face. See it over there? I got all those 4x4s are down. I got to screw the 2x4s down. Let me turn this camera away from the sun here. Let me just turn it this way. And now it's in my face. I love it though. Let the sun stay out. These are my pollen substitute feeders. But anyway, so my plans is when I do my splits in these hives, that's why I'm planning out my 2020 strategy here. I've been actually planning it for a while, but since it's New Year's Day, we'll do a video on this. I'm going to split these hives. I'm going to put bees over there. That's eventually going to be just my honey production yard. I'm going to keep some resource hives over here possibly. So my nukes. A resource hive is just a hive that if you need a frame of bees or a frame of cap brood or some honey for if you got a weak hive and you want to try and build it up, go to your resource hive, grab a frame of cap brood, put an empty frame back in. Obviously the resource hive has a queen in there, but take a frame out of that, move it to another hive if you need a frame of honey. If you need some larvae, if you need a frame with some pollen, whatever you might need, you can grab it out of your resource hive, put it into the hive that needs it, and then put a blank frame back in. So I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to have my nukes over there. I'm going to do my splits. I can move splits over there, leave some over here. I've got all this space, and I'm expanding it. Like I said, that stand over there will hold about, what did I figure, 11 hives. My plan is for 2 of those. Another one for next year. That'll be 22 hives over there plus what's over here, and that's enough. My honey production was pretty decent this year. I did okay. I can't remember now. What did I get, 60 pounds, 70 pounds? I have to go back and look. I did okay. It's all gone. I started building the honey barn, which I'm sure I got to get more of those videos out. I'm sure hopefully you've seen, like I said, if you're new here, go back and subscribe and check out. I'll try and link some of these videos here, and then you can go back and check them out. The progress of the honey barn is coming along really well. It's actually up, it's covered, it's roofed, it's insulated, but there's no wall, there's no outside steel siding on it yet. That's coming. Unfortunately, all this stuff costs money. But anyways, so the honey barn is doing really well. That's gonna be all my honey equipment's gonna be in there. I'll do an update video on that soon with the progress of where it's at. All my honey equipment will be in there. I could process all my honey in there, and actually I just started it today. I got to build it. Fernvalleyhoneybees.com. I'll leave the link below. I got to build the site still. I just bought the domain name today. I wanted to wait till the beginning of the month to do it. I've been planning this for a while. I wanted to put the domain name. I wanted to buy it today because it's going to renew again, like on January 1st. And I try and pay my bills at the beginning of the month. So when it renews, I'd rather have it renew the beginning of the month instead of like at the end. That's just how I like to do my stuff. So anyways, FernvalleyHoneyBees.com is coming. I'll leave the link below. You can check that out. I'll update everybody when it's ready. I'm going to have, obviously, selling honey on there. I'll ship it wherever. And eventually I want to sell nukes, possibly queens. I mean, there's just all kind of stuff. You know, you just got to slowly build your apiary up, build your bee business up, your honey production, all that stuff. It just takes time. So anyway, that's kind of my plans for 2020. I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait till about March and come out here, look in these hives and see a bunch of bees. I'll be really excited. I'm thinking about buying another package just to get another one and split it twice, weather permitting, Mother Nature permitting, just to build it up faster, to go in the fall stronger, so the next spring at this time, or next year when we do our New Year's Day video, I got a lot more hives ready to boom in the spring. Honey production will be up great. You know, the nice thing about making honey, it's the easiest thing to not have to push to sell. You just sell it. Everybody buys it. Everybody loves, especially local honey. So the honey's doing really well. I got some videos actually on that coming out too. I got a video coming out on how to decrystallize honey. I did one on my Maxent clarifier / wax melter. I love that thing. Check that video out too. So anyways, yeah, I got plans for this year. Now we just got to kind of wait. It's January now, so a couple of more months, about 8, 9, 10 weeks. Weather will start breaking a little bit more. The bees will get out, and we'll get 2020 bee season going here. So, like I said, watch out for FernvalleyHoneyBees.com. I'll let you know when it's actually up and running. I gotta get that site built. Also, another channel that I just started, which I gotta get some. I haven't put a video on it yet. I'm calling it Computer Learning 101. I gotta have that little country thing in there. Computer Learning 101. That channel is all gonna be on computer stuff. How to do stuff from something as simple as how to copy and paste. Believe it or not, there's a lot of people that don't know how to do it. I just learned myself not too long ago how to copy and paste. I just was never into that stuff. But when you start doing these videos, get your channel going, you got to learn all this. So anything from cameras to I use Power Director 18 for my editing software, how to work that. How to work Canva. I use Canva for my thumbnails. How to work that. How to make thumbnails. How to make channel art. How to make Instagram pictures. I'll do videos on that. Anything with Windows. Anything basic. But the whole point of that channel is going to be get to the point. You're not going to watch 15 minutes of me just talking about it. I'm going to show you how to do it and be done. So how to work your Canon camera. Different settings on the camera. I use a Canon, the EOS Rebel SL2. That's what I'm recording on right now. I have video cameras for actually just regular video. I'll use them if I got to make something really long. It'll just keep running. I got video. I could do stuff. I'm going to do stuff on that, on settings on that. Like I said, anything computer, any kind of just basic computer stuff, or even more advanced stuff. But the whole point of the video in that channel is going to be get to the point. You're not going to watch me talk about it for 10, 15 minutes until I show you how to do it. What did I just do the other day? It's slipping my mind now. But learning how to, how to put your what am I trying to say here? Your hashtags, how to put your hashtags on your channel, all that stuff. But just get to the point videos. Computer Learning 101. The link is down below in the description box. Check that out. There's no videos yet. They are coming soon. I just learned how to screen video, like, record right off the screen of my computer. I got that figured out. I'm going to do a video on showing you how to do that. The software for that was an OBS Studio. It is so simple. So I'll do videos on all that and show you how to do it. Just like I said, just get to the point videos. That's what these things are going to be about. So anyways, check that channel out. Videos are coming soon. I just got to get one made. Get the first video made and launched. So anyways, Fernvalley Honeybees, Fernvalley Farm. Also, I got my Horseman's vlog channel. You can check that out. That's just different stuff every day. What goes on around here. It's just more of a vlog channel, what goes on. The link to that channel is down below also. You can check that out. Everything new for 2020. Like I said, all this new stuff. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, I really appreciate you supporting it. That'd be really great. And if you do subscribe to it, hit the little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get notified every time these videos come out. Thumbs up are always appreciated. Like I said, just trying to grow this channel. Horseman's Vlog. Subscribe to that channel if you like it. To kind of see what goes on around here on a daily basis. Ain't been a whole lot lately just because of the weather, but and Computer Learning 101, check that channel out too. Subscribe to that. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to learn how to do anything, like I said, it'll be just get to the point videos. It won't be a lot of blah blah blah. I'm just going to show you how to do it and be done. You know, there's nothing worth, you know, when I want to go look something up on YouTube, I need to figure something out, and you got to watch 20 minutes of somebody just talking about it, and just show me how to do it. And the more people I've talked to, especially people my age, they want to learn this stuff, they want to do it, they just want to learn it and be done. They don't want to watch long videos. They want to know how to do it and be done with it. So anyways, and who wants to keep asking kids, right? It's like, what, you got to go ask a 10-year-old how to do some of this stuff. I don't want to do that. I want to do it myself. Anyways, so that's about it. So, like I said, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it. Click on the little bell. Thumbs up are always appreciated. Like I always say, thanks for watching. Thanks for the new viewers that subscribed. We're looking forward to a good 2020. And that's about it. So I will talk to you guys later. All right, bye.